welcome back. And now let's talk of the challenges that the students face when they are abroad. How does RIAM follow up on it, on helping them, maneuver?
All right. When you look at the services that we offer, at RIAM, we talk of personalized approach, in that we really need to understand the background of the student, right from home all the way to the university that we choose for him or her, depending on their ability. Because at the end of the day, there are universities of different, they have different fee structures. So we look at so many aspects in terms of the tuition. We look at even the destination, the cost of living in that destination. And we look at the people who will receive the student once they are there. Because what is very critical is for a student to receive a simplest process as soon as they land in a foreign country. Because you'll realize when you get to foreign country, there are so many things. One is cultural shock. Of course, there is multicultural environment where you meet students from different backgrounds, from different countries. So at the end of the day, we ensure that in our process as RIAM, we make sure that we have that service where we ensure the student gets to the destination with a positive note from day one.
When they are there and they face maybe a different challenge from what you had projected, how do you chip in?
We have contact persons in every destination.
Okay.
For example, when you talk about Australia, we have people who are in Brisbane, we have people who are in Sydney, Melbourne, Bath, name it. And these are the people who will assist the student to settle and, of course, to make sure that they have all the papers that is required. Because when you look at all the visas that every student is given, one has to comply with the visa regulations. And one of the visa regulations is to make sure that you are compliant in terms of paperwork, in terms of where you stay. You must your address has to be known. If you must change your destination or your address, you ought to follow the requirements as provided for in the visa rules and regulations. So we ensure that every student that we send out of the country, once they are out there, we have contact persons, the people that we work with. We have several counselors who are out there to support these students as they settle down, to make sure that even if they encounter any challenge in terms of settling down, in terms of where to stay perhaps, or in terms of paying fees for the university, they can always have someone they can fall to, so that we have a seamless process.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's talk of the people who want to go study abroad and they feel like their academic reach or financial stability does not allow them to study abroad. What's your advice?
You remember when we first started this news, we talked of that every student, regardless of your performance, you have a talent that God has given you. And we try in our process of application, we identify a course or a program that best suits your ability. And again, we also need to take note of the fact that the circumstances around one sitting for an exam. At times, one could be unwell. One could be the environment. So the ability of a person cannot entirely be measured by the exam. And that is why when you go to a number of institutions currently, you will realize that and this is what the government is actually tapping into, ensuring that we have people who are in TVET, we have people who are doing diplomas, we have those who pursue higher degrees, maybe masters and the like, and we give people of all qualifications an opportunity to grow.
Now let's talk of financials, because sometimes mnahitaji bank statement, maybe someone feels like it is out of reach.
Yeah, I know that is one of the biggest challenge that we have so far, and I think as you've rightfully put it, bank statement is like for every student who goes to study out there, there should be a demonstration of an ability to pay for the studies. For instance, if you were to look for a degree program, one must have a statement worth 6.5 million.
Okay.
And of course, when you talk about 6.5 million, it's colossal sum of money.
Okay.
And what we have seen in our agency is that a good number of parents who have come to see us have made arrangements, earlier arrangements to have resources enough for students who go out. And for those who cannot afford that much, sometimes you find them preferring to go for a lower grade. For example, someone who was supposed to go for a bachelor's degree prefers to go for a diploma to start with.
Okay.
Because that at that point, the amount of money that is required for the statement for that program is slightly lower than.
Do you have maybe age minimum?
Yeah, when one is going for a degree, for instance, first degree, one ought to have at least 25 and below. And for master's degree, one has to be between, up to a maximum of 35 years. And this depends with the destination. When you look at Australia, these are purely for Australia. But when you talk about UK, for example, if one wants to go for primarily for master's degree, they have no
age
limitations when it comes to UK destination. But Australia are very specific. If you're going for masters, you ought to be 35 years and below.
Okay.
And when you're going for first degree, you ought to make sure you are less than 25. But apparently, anybody who completes Form 4 at the moment is around 18, 17 years. So they have a whole...
So wale mulichelewa wabaki tu. Okay. So like from your perspective, what is global exposure important to today's youth and Kenya's future workforce?
When you look at the current globalization, you'll realize that with the technology taking toll of all of us, you'll realize the world is a global village.
Sure.
You can reach anywhere at any given time. Now that with AI coming on board, life should be able to be I would say it is becoming like a global village.
Sure.
So and you see, for our students who are going out there, a good number of them, because they refer back to us from time to time, they're telling us that we have a whole opportunity out there. And they are saying that they wish the same opportunities are given to others who are back home. Because the reason why students prefer to go and study abroad is because of 2 or 3 reasons. So one, you have facilities there.
Sure.
If you talk over a whole lab for one who is doing science, you'll realize that they have the top of level laboratories, state-of-the-art theaters. And of course, we have a whole world of cultural interaction. People interact with people from all walks of life.
Yeah.
And that makes, when you graduate from some of these globally recognized universities, you will have a global perspective in how you look at things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Ngeny, where do you see Riam Education Consultancy in the next 5 to 10 years?
I'm looking at Riam Education Consultant going places. Because we are looking at even the contact person that we have out there. We are looking at in the near future, because we are still focusing on very few destinations.
Okay.
I talked of UK, talked of Scotland, talked of Australia,
US.
This is still a minute destination when you look at the entire globe. And there are opportunities all over the world. Talk about Europe. Europe is huge. America is huge. Canada is equally the same. So I'm looking at RIAM. In the next few years, we will have, an international outlook in terms of placements. Once we have this and the other destination, if we have students all over the place, they will be able to give us feedback on how those destinations are. And I want to believe that every step in life matters. Because when you talk about, they say, a distance of 1,000 miles always start from a step. So I'm glad that RIAM already has students out there, and they're giving us testaments. And I'm sure in the next few years, we will have brand ambassadors all over the place.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, talking of the global education, we have Chepsaita cross-country run coming up on 6th of December 2025 at the venue. That will be third edition of Chepsaita cross-country run. Make sure that you're registered. Make sure that you're ready in your training for you to win that money. The roadshow will be up very soon and you will be informed as we continue with RIAM Education Consultancy as we wind it up. Now, let's go back to Mr. Ngeny, who is our guest today and is really, really insightful concerning education and global education. What's your message to parents, guardians, and students listening to this conversation today, Mr. Ngeny?
Yes, my message that I would like to tell potential scholars is that they have a whole of opportunity, a world of opportunity out there. And this requires us to take a step of faith and ensure that whatever is in your heart can always be realized if you work the talk or you work your thought. And of course, with the support of the parents, because parents are the ones who are vision carriers of our children. And therefore, they should be able or willing to support them to study out there. And of course, when you look at the history of the people who went abroad for studies a couple of years ago, there is always, you can see the footprints. Walk to anywhere in Nandi, for example, for those parents who managed to send their kids way back, you can actually see
the houses.
They talk of houses,
the cars.
talk of the cars, talk of even the emotions. You see people in the church so excited, and they pray for their children because of the the success, the impact they've created back home. So I want to say that looking at our parents, we have been adored with good children. We've been blessed with good climatic conditions. We've been blessed with resources. Take a moment as a parent and ensure that you take your child to a school or university that once they complete the studies, they can access employment. We know very well that the government is also putting in policies, measures, regulations, measures to make sure that we have students also, Kenyans also taking a lead and tapping into those global opportunities.
Now, let's talk of the depression facing students abroad. Most of them are complaining that maybe their parents sent them there so that they can be the financial breakthrough. And they're feeling that there is a lot of pressure on them, to do what the other child has done. What would you say about that? And also, maybe you can talk about that so that we can talk about IELTS.
Let me take this opportunity to first and foremost is to appreciate the parents who have thought about taking their kids to universities abroad. There is always an opportunity for everyone, as I said earlier. And I want to request our parents. Not every we have this phrase in Kalenjin that not all rivers are the same.
Sure.
They will never be the same. You will find one which is a stream, you will find another one which is flooded, and that kind of stuff. So, and we cannot, anger all our financial demands to our kids. Say that as soon as they step in a foreign country for studies, you expect them to immediately, return back, resources or something like that. Allow them, understand that if the program is taking 3 years, for example, allow this child to complete studies. Allow them to make sure, even if they have opportunities to work as they study, give them an opportunity for them to study. Allow them to do 1 or 2 errands for them to be able to make 1 or 2 shillings for themselves to pay school fees. Please allow them to settle well, so that we don't depress them by demanding them to remit money back home. There is an opportunity for you to harvest after they complete their studies. Allow them to finish their professional study. Once they are done with their studies, they will be employed, with the skills they have.
Sure.
And anyone who is remunerated with skills out there, they are paid well. And that is the time you can say it's a time of harvesting. Yeah, that is. So the best I would advise my colleague parents is to keep in touch with them all the time. You give them a call, get to know how they are faring on, and support them emotionally, support them financially, so that once they are done with their program, when they come back, they will come back in a bank, in a big way. And you will see many things that you see in your neighborhood. So allow them first to settle and study.
Now, due to time, Mr. Ngeny, you'll allow me to finish it there, but we will invite you back so that we can talk about the IELTS, the bank statements, and all the challenges that the consultancy faces. Actually, we want to thank you so much, Mr. Ngeny, for joining us today.
Will you allow me to say something about IELTS, please? Because this
maybe 1 minute.
Yeah. So I think there is something that I need to clarify here. About especially the students who are aspiring to go and study abroad. You'll realize that Australia destination at the moment it's a requirement that you must do IELTS. UK destination is slightly different because they know the language of instruction in this country is English. So they will still insist that you ask your academic counselor in the university or college to write for you a letter indicating that or showing that you are instructed using English. But for Australia destination, we have no option. They are insisting that we must do IELTS. So, and we have so many, even in our own agent, we have programs on how to train people on IELTS. So kindly let us do this IELTS, which because it takes about a month. Especially if you come to us, we have the best trainers, IELTS trainers, and within a period of a month you have your papers, and especially when you score a good grade. If you score a good grade, because they demand that if you want to go for health related course, you must have 7 and above. And we have Brian who can plan and ensure that you score that, and you're good to go.
Okay, now we'll call you back for that. I just allowed you so that people know. Anyways, before I close it up, or can you give us your contacts and location?
Yes, we are located at Sakas Center. We are in 3rd floor, room 307. So when you come there, we have a staff who will receive you and give you the much needed attention. As I said, we have a personalized approach on how we receive our clients. I'm sure if you come there, you will feel at home.
Okay, in case they get lost coming to Sagas, what's your contacts?
My contacts are as follows. We have a telephone number for the office, which is actually 0798 24 35 93.
Again.
0798 24 35 93.
All right.
And for those who can reach us on email, we are info@ryameducation.co.ke. And perhaps there are those who might also want to check our website. Our website is it's actually ryameducation.co.ke. So you can reach out there, and we are always there to support you and give you personalized response and support to ensure that we place your child, your student in a university that they will not regret.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ngeny, for joining us today and sharing your story at Ryam Consultancy. You're truly bridging global opportunities for our youth, and that is something worth celebrating. We wish you the very best and continue helping our people.
Thank you so much.
All right. This is Valsi 254, your host, and we are saying until next time. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on TikTok and also Facebook. It is Echoes and AJs. See you then. Bye-bye.